It's time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, pro traders Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business News contributor, here for our Trader Game. Round number one, guys. Watering hole worries. British pubs are taking a second hit with their energy crisis cost hikes. How low can the pound go?
Well, currencies are always on the move. Years ago, 2007, the British pound was at 2. Now it's approaching it. It had nearly approached the 1 level. So it's on the move. It had a decline this year. But the good news is that typically a weak currency means a positive stock market. And the FTSE, which is their measure over there, was positive in the last 52 weeks.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about what's happening with their watering holes. I mean, this is very much a concern. I know it's difficult to keep beer cold, especially when you have wind farms and the electricity prices are going through the roof and you can't keep the beer cold. It's so good. It's good in Europe. They don't have to keep it cold, right? They drink it warm. So that's a positive. But I mean, if you look at the British pound, there's been a lot of turmoil over there on top of the pound. Not only have they had the energy crisis, right. They've had a change in the prime minister and they've had all this uncertainty, but the big uncertainty they have right now is runaway inflation due to bad energy policy and energy costs.
Round number 2, winners and losers. What are some hot and not stocks?
Hot or not stocks? Hot or not stocks? Well, I'm going to tell you what's hot or not. One of the stocks that really got beat up was Moderna. Believe it or not, everybody thought that stock was going to go up forever because everybody had to take the jab, right? Then all of a sudden the jab wasn't so jabby, right? And the prices came back down. But now we're hearing again that the government, the United States government, is recommending expanding the jab once again, that we get another round of it. So that should help the Moderna stock. The other thing, of course, is Devon Energy. This is a market that has really taken off. We think it's going to continue to do well. We don't think the energy crisis is over. We think it's just getting started, and that's a big name. That was a hot one. The other one was not. They should continue to both do well.
Looking at the energy sector, there's still a ton of upside, even though all the big performers for the year were in that sector. The PE ratio is still very, very low, meaning they've got a long ways to catch up to some of these other stocks. Some of the stocks that are not hot that could make some comeback, possibly PayPal.
Round 3, picks to click. The end is near, end of 2022, that is. What are you looking for before the new year?
Well, I think it's a theme. It's the dollar. Is the dollar strength going to continue? If it does top out and if the market can finally price in all the rate hikes and move forward, then you're going to see stocks stabilize. You're going to see energies, gold possibly come back a bit. So I think the key for me is the dollar, but I'm also looking to see if the VIX can go take out that 20 level that we were attempting at one time.
I agree with Alan. I think energy is going to be one of the biggest stories going into the end of the year, especially as we go into winter with supplies below normal. But I think the other big story for the markets is going to be the midterms.
Here's your bonus round question for today. It's ticker time. Can you tell me if the following tickers are all true or are all false? Watch WTCH TV and Business First AM, BFAM with that acronym.
All true or all false? Okay.
I say all false.
I'll go with all false as well.
Guys, I can't believe you missed it. All of those tickers are true. Actually, I was surprised too.
What? We want to recount. This is trickery.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.